Start more orthodontic patients faster than ever before with this one-page marketing plan formula. This model is based on the 9-step process by Alan Dibb. It throws out the old 50-page marketing plan that gathers dust and never gets used, and instead gives your orthodontic marketing a laser focus within 10 minutes. We'll be looking at the 3 stages a patient goes through with your practice. Before they're considering treatment, during the time they're evaluating who they'll have treatment with, and after their decision to start treatment. Stage 1 is the before considering treatment stage. The first step is to define your target market. You'll have to be very specific about who you're trying to reach if you want to compete with larger businesses. You don't have the budget to run expensive advertising campaigns that reach everyone like the big campaign budgets of Smile Direct Club and Invisalign. So you need to identify a very specific type of person whose problems you can solve. Do you want to compete in the 20 to 30-year-old lower income space that SDC is in? Or do you want to steer towards a more educated and more affluent target market? Do you want to target all parents of tweens and teenagers? Or are there specific parents in your geographical area you want to target? Step 2, crafting your message. Instead of creating a message to appeal to everyone, be specific and appeal to your niche target market. What problems are they facing? Do they have a challenge getting their child to an orthodontic appointment, for example? Perhaps you're offering orthodontic monitoring via home or via video chats, or perhaps you're posting aligners in the mail. Are they a divorced parent and need a split payment plan? You can actually target people on Facebook in a certain relationship status. Define the message you want to give this specific audience. Your message needs to be direct, easy to understand, relatable, and have a clear call to action next step. Step 3, reaching prospects with advertising media. Now you've defined which people we want to reach and what we want to say to them, you need to deliver the message. Where can you find these people? Perhaps your marketing will be towards public schools, not private schools, or towards small sporting clubs where you can be a big fish in a small pond rather than competing with the noise made by all the other fish. Perhaps there are online forums that parents in your local area are a part of. When you're evaluating which channels to place your messaging, think about how much it will cost you to sign up one patient. This is your cost of acquisition. If you believe sponsoring a sporting club for $500 is likely to result in one sale of, say, $6,000, then that sounds like a pretty good place to invest. Do your numbers, then track the results. And remember that one patient could refer a family member and perhaps a friend. So the lifetime value of that customer could be 3 times their initial spend. In this case, $18,000. If you decide to invest, say, $2,000 a month in a Facebook ad and get 30 leads a month, but only one of those converts to a sale, then your cost per acquisition is $1,500 more than what you spent sponsoring that local club. Your money might be better spent towards sponsorships if your numbers show a higher return on investment for that spend. Now we move to the phase where people are considering treatment. Step 4, capturing the leads. The majority of people are not ready to start orthodontic treatment with your practice the first time they hear about you. You need to engage with them and build trust by providing value to them. You can do this through blog videos, downloadable facts, anything about orthodontic treatment that the patient will value. You can provide this in exchange for their contact details or by getting them to follow you on your channels such as Instagram and Facebook. The goal is to stay in touch until they're ready to buy. Step 5, nurturing the leads. Keep providing content that's highly relevant, helpful, and free. You can automate your posts and your emails so you don't have to constantly worry about uploading the next one. Map out a schedule. Perhaps near the end of the year and near the end of the financial year, you'll provide a blog about how to maximize your health fund rebate. When Easter is coming, perhaps you'll provide an article about some fun, healthy treats that won't damage your teeth. Whatever you do, just make sure your content is valuable to them. The final step of the consideration phase is the sales conversion. Once you've built trust with your potential patient, you'll then move to the sales conversion stage. Your price should convey your position you want to hold in the market. Do you want to look cheap and offer clear aligners for $2,000? Or do you want to be a premium provider where the price speaks to the quality of your service and your results? Build training systems for your new patient exam process to ensure you're maximizing your conversions. You might create a special offer calendar where you map out certain times of the year that you're going to provide all uncommitted exams a discount to start treatment. For example, $500 off at the end of each quarter. Just make sure you comply with your local regulations. Phase 3, after starting treatment. Your marketing plan shouldn't stop after you've signed up the patient. In fact, this could be the most important phase of your marketing plan. This is the start of the after phase, where the goal is to create patients who want to refer more patients. And you need great customer service systems that are repeatable and easy to train new team members in. You can watch my detailed video on how to provide 5-star customer service for orthodontic patients. Step 8. Increasing customer value. This is the part where you take that $6,000 patient and turn them into a $7,000 patient. For example, you can add optional upgrade items such as teeth whitening, or perhaps a retainer subscription service where the patient receives a new retainer in the post every 12 months after treatment. Perhaps you can keep the upgrade simple by offering an optional lingual retainer at the end of treatment instead of an Essex, say for an extra $300. 3 particular metrics have the most impact here on your orthodontic income: increasing the leads, increasing your conversion rate, and increasing your prices. If you can keep your thinking simple and focus on these 3 metrics, then you have a simple strategy to increase your revenue. Our final step in your marketing plan is to stimulate referrals. Referrals generally have the highest conversion rates. This is because an existing patient is referring someone who's just like them, someone in your target market. Have systems for asking your patients to refer more patients. You'll need to work within your local regulations to ensure you're complying, and whether a patient refers or not is strongly linked to your level of customer service. So that's it, your 1-page marketing plan in less than 10 minutes. You may want to revisit parts of this plan every few months when you're crafting a new message or introducing a new service. And remember, you don't need to be responsible for implementing every part of this 9-step process yourself. It will take a team effort, so choose some champions from your team and define which champion will lead which stage.